What made this experience special for me was everything from start to finish. From what I told you about earlier, from coming up to the field, from driving up to the field, from driving down the driveway, out of nowhere, out of corn rises this place, to this game. Everything in between is what made this so special for me. I got there and I get out of the car and I come walking over for the first time. I've never gotten to experience this. I've never experienced the Field of Dreams. I've seen the movie a million times and I had really high expectations. But this, I was blown away. This blew it out of the water. You come over and this is basically the shot you get. You come up, you see the house from the movie over on your right, the baseball field down on your left, all of the corn, and it quickly becomes like this is more than just what you see in a movie. This is actually special. There's really something special and magical about this place. So I go over to the baseball field, I FaceTime my dad, and then from there I actually go up to the house. And I wasn't sure, what made this experience so cool is the access. I had no idea the access that I'd have. I walked right into the house. I go over there, I'm like, man, this is so cool, maybe I can get in. I did, I went right in. There was nobody that stopped me. I don't know if I was supposed to. I don't know if I accidentally broke into the Field of Dreams home, but I went right on in. And it was awesome. You know, you get in, and a few scenes I remember from the movie were them watching, a baseball game on that little small throwback box TV. You know those two TVs that weigh like 1,000,000 pounds? That was still in there. So I saw that, which was awesome. And then I walk over to the corner of the house, and you look out at the baseball field. And so many memories hit me. So many memories hit me looking out at that baseball field. I remember seeing the scene from the movie where, the voices are talking to them and a baseball game's going on and it's raining. Like all these different scenes just hit me in that moment. I just thought how cool it was. So I leave the house and I go out back on the baseball field and I'm like, I really want to walk through the corn. So it turns out the way you get around this whole complex, the way they set it all up, was you walk through the movie site field. Okay, so picture yourself at home plate of the movie site. You walk out through the outfield, just like all of the baseball players did in the movie, just like Shoeless Joe Jackson did, just like Kevin Costner's character, Ray Kinsella, just like his dad did as he walked out to the corn. I got to make that walk, and so did everybody else there. I make that walk out to the corn. I walk through the corn, and it really, it hit me. And I wrote about this. I actually wrote about this. I said, you think about this the whole time you're walking out there. Am I going to disappear once I get through the corn? And here's the thing, and I know this sounds cheesy. I'm not so sure I didn't. I'm not so sure I didn't walk through that corn and enter into a dream. It was perfect. You walk through and you enter this walkway over to where it leads you to the new big league stadium that was built. And this walkway is lined with these old school lights and music from the Field of Dreams playing. And this Field of Dreams music is playing and you just start getting emotional. And these lights are draped over the corn and you're just walking through this corn with the music playing and you're leading towards the Major League Stadium and there's cardboard cutouts of the players pressed up in the corn, which was really cool. And then there's an MLB maze that they had on the walk to the stadium. Now let me tell you about this maze. I did the maze. Do I regret doing the maze? Yes. I got lost in the maze, and I'm not kidding you guys. There's a video out there about this, and the maze was designed to look like the MLB logo. They did an awesome job. The aerial view, really cool. Inside, not so cool. My worst nightmare. I'm not good at mazes. I knew this going into it. I get in there, and the first few minutes, I'm like, this is gonna be great. I'll get out of this. I didn't for a long, long time. And it was like 100 degrees outside. I'm in the middle of corn. I'm burning up. My cameraman, Adam, is following me, and he's cussing me out. I find out at the end of this, he was like, dude, I was pissed at you. I was like, I was pissed at myself. I couldn't get out of there. And I started looking at my footprints in the ground, seeing which direction I had gone. It got really bad. It got really bad. I ended up making it out. It took about 30 minutes, but I legitimately got scared for a little while. So the MLB maze was not my favorite part of this. It actually scared me a little bit. And a real missed opportunity to call it the MLB Maze, M-A-I-Z-E, you know, like corn, but they didn't. They just called it the regular maze, which, an oversight there. But you continue on after you come out of the maze to the stadium, and that's where, that's where the game was played. And you guys saw it. It was just incredible. And I can't speak enough about how magical this experience was. And it all led up to the baseball game. It all led up to the game that happened on Thursday night. And as I just spoke about, the game itself was perfect. And it all led to the Tim Anderson walk-off home run that shot the fireworks off in center field. Home runs were landing in the corn. The walk-off landed in the corn. It was perfect. Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.